Good day, everyone. Today we will discuss the introduction to satellite communication. Here are the objectives. First is the most common communication satellite orbit and tell how it is used and how it is accomplished. Second is the type of coordinates used in locating a communication satellites in orbit. Third is the block diagram of the basic electronic unit in a satellite. Then the six main subsystem of a satellite and the block diagram of a satellite earth station. Name the five basic subsystem and explain the function of each. And lastly, the four common application for a satellite is an object placed into orbit around the Earth to perform functions such as communication, broadcasting, navigation, and observation. In communication systems, it serves as a relay station in space by receiving microwave signals from a ground station, amplifying them and retransmitting them back to another location on Earth. This allows signals to travel beyond the limitation of terrestrial system and enables global communication coverage. Satellite orbits are the specific paths that satellites follow as they revolve around the Earth. These paths are determined by the balance between Earth's gravitational force and the satellite forward's velocity. Depending on mission requirements, satellites may follow circular or elliptical orbits, each providing different coverage areas, speeds, and operational advantages. Orbit fundamentals describe how satellites remain in space without falling back to Earth. Gravity continuously pulls the satellite toward Earth, while its forward motion causes it to move tangentially. When these two forces are balanced, the satellite enters a stable orbit, essentially falling around the Earth rather than directly toward it. So, orbit fundamentals explains that a satellite cannot stay in space if it is only launched straight upward because gravity will pull it back to Earth. Therefore, it must also be given forward motion so it continuously moves around the Earth. This forward motion creates inertia that tries to keep the satellite moving in a straight line while gravity pulls it inward, and the balance of these forces results in centripetal motion that keeps the satellite in orbit. The shape of a satellite's orbit can be circular or elliptical. In a circular orbit, the satellite maintains a constant distance and speed relative to Earth. In an elliptical orbit, the distance varies, causing the satellite to move faster when closer to Earth and slower when farther away, due to gravitational effects. In this figure, the circular orbit shows a constant distance from Earth while the elliptical orbit shows a varying distance. It tells here that the mathematical properties are illustrated. A circle has a fixed radius while an ellipse has two focal points, one of which is located at the center of the Earth. These geometric properties allow engineers to accurately calculate the satellite's position at any time. This figure tells that a satellite revolves in an orbit that forms a plane which passes through the center of gravity of the Earth or the geocenter. In addition, the direction of the satellite revolution may be either in the same direction as the Earth's rotation or against the direction of the Earth's redirection. In the former case, the orbit is said to be quasigrade. In the latter case, retrograde. Most orbits are quasigrade. In a circular orbit, the speed of revolution is constant. However, in an elliptical orbit, the speed changes depending upon the height of the satellite above the Earth. Naturally, the speed of the satellite is higher when it is close to the Earth than when it is far away. The height is simply the distance of the satellite from the Earth. However, in geometrical calculations, The height is really the distance between the center of the Earth and the satellite. In other words, the distance includes the radius of the Earth, which is generally considered to be approximately 3,960 miles or 6,370 kilometers. A satellite that is 5,000 miles above the Earth in circular orbit is 3,960 plus 5,000 is equals to 8,960 miles from the center of the Earth. Satellite speed and orbital period are directly related to the altitude of the orbit. Satellites in lower orbits must travel at higher speed to counteract stronger gravitational pull, while those in higher orbits move slower. The orbital period is the time required for one complete revolution around Earth, which increases with altitude. So here, the satellite speed depends on altitude. When low orbit is equivalent to fast, then when high orbit is equivalent to slow. So circular orbit is the constant speed, while the elliptical orbit is the changing speed, and the period is the time for one full orbit. And we have here the two types. Number one is the sidereal period. It is the based on stars, and the synodic period is the based on Earth rotation. Then the higher orbit is the longer period up to 24 hours. Satellite angles are used to define the position and alignment between a satellite and a ground station. These include inclination, which measure the tilt of the orbit relative to the equator, and elevation, which indicates how high the satellite appears above the horizon. These angles are essential for proper antenna alignment and signal transmission. So, madidiscuss naman dito is yung mga angle of inclination and angle of elevation. Inclination, ito yung angle na nabubuo sa pagitan ng line from sa gitna ng Earth papuntang North Pole at another line from center ng Earth na vertical or perpendicular sa orbit ng satellite. Means, sinusukat nito ang distance kung gaano kalayo ang orbit ng satellite mula sa pagiging diretso ng ibabaw or sa ibabaw ng equator. The 0 degree, which is yung paikot lang or yung nasa gitna ng or yung sa equator. Then sa 90 degree is yung pataas baba, yung pole to pole. And between angles or yung pahilis na orbits or yung sa may 180 degree. So, angle of elevation. So, angle of elevation of a satellite is angle between two lines. Line from antenna of Earth station papunta sa satellite. Then line from antenna sa horizon. Then sa madalit salita, ito yung taas ng tingin ng antenna papunta sa satellite. Then kung ang satellite ay maliit sa horizon, maliit yung angle. Kung ang satellite naman is mataas sa langit o halos overhead, is malaki naman yung angle. Then, kapag mababa ang angle or low elevation, mas mababa yung dinadaanan ng signal sa atmosphere at magkakaroon ng mas maraming absorption and noise. Result is mahina at hindi malinaw yung magiging communication. Then, kapag mataas naman yung angle or high elevation, mas maikli ang dinadaanan ng signal, mas kaunting interference at pagkawala ng signals. Mas malinaw at mas maayos na yung communication. A satellite repeater receives signals transmitted from Earth, amplifies them, and retransmits them back to another location. This function allows communication signals to travel long distances with minimal loss, effectively overcoming the curvature of the Earth. A geosynchronous satellite orbits Earth in 24 hours, matching the Earth's rotation. Because of this synchronization, it appears to remain fixed in one position in the sky, making it ideal or continuous communication, weather monitoring, and broadcasting applications. Station keeping is the process of maintaining a satellite correct orbital position despite disturbances caused by gravitational forces and other external factors. Small onboard thrusters are used to make adjustment and keep the satellite within its assigned orbital slot. Attitude control ensures that a satellite maintains the correct orientation in space so that antennas, solar panels, and sensors are properly aligned. This is achieved using devices such as gyroscopes, reaction wheels, and thrusters. Ang attitude control is tumutukoy sa pagkontrol sa direction o orientation ng satellite habang nasa orbit ito. So this is the one of the example of the attitude control. It is also one of the common, which is the spin stabilized satellite. So, na-explain here that ang satellite ay pinapaikot sa axis nito, then common na bilis niya is 100 RPM or revolution per minute. Dahil din sa pag-ikot, nagkakaroon ng gyroscopic effect na parang umiikot na turumpo. Then, result is nananatiling steady yung orientation. Then, jet thruster is maliit. Ito yung maliit na rocket para i-adjust yung position. Mahalaga ito para siguraduhin na yung antenna ay nakaturo sa tamang lugar sa Earth and solar panels ay nakaharap sa araw para makakuha ng maximum power. And yung camera or yung sensor ay nakapoint sa tamang direksyon. Then, kapag mali naman yung orientation, kahit nasa tama yung orbit, yung satellite is hindi magiging effective.